Because this flywheel ran 500,000 kilometers, a lot of cracks appeared inside in Pakistan. It is impossible to buy imported parts, so they used a steel plate to stack it. After a simple operation of the 8th level of front work, the flywheel can actually run another 500,000 kilometers. How is this repaired? Today we came to the Peshawar repair shop to find out. Considering that it has been completely rusted for too long, the master first has to keep knocking to loosen the rust so that the cracks can be more intuitively checked. Then use the talcum pen to mark the cracks one by one. Obviously, this situation can no longer be filled by welding. In order to completely remove the cracked contact surface, Fu directly chose the solution of parts replacement, which is to cut and stack the cracked flywheel. This not only eliminates the risk of cracking in the future, but also makes the repaired flywheel more durable. As the circular iron plate needs to be embedded and stacked, Fu first has to measure the original thickness of the flywheel. In order to prevent the thickness of the two from increasing after stacking, the cracks will become more obvious when passing. However, because the circular iron plate needs to be concentric and coaxial, it is necessary to measure repeatedly before the formal cutting to determine the inner diameter of the flywheel cutting to prevent gaps from appearing during docking. After careful comparison with a large card, in order to make the circular iron plate joint stronger, the qualified inner wall must be processed with inner rowan. For subsequent welding, the master is not very good. The work before the flywheel joint is completed. For the circular iron, only in this way can the lathe be convenient for processing. Then the scraper corrector is concentric. This convex end face with a large drop can slowly control the turning tool for cutting, avoiding unnecessary blame on the turning tool. After the convex end face is gradually flattened, it is necessary to make detailed cutting adjustments according to the cutting depth on the flywheel and the thickness of the iron plate until the flatness and thickness of the iron plate meet the docking requirements. The inner diameter cut on the flywheel is matched with it. The rusted side must be completely removed. The outer diameter included can just fit tightly. That is their 8th level skill in data control. Then, according to the logic on the inner wall of the flywheel, the side of the iron plate is also processed with splicing threads. This is also the key to the coaxiality of the two. After the threads of the iron plate are completely reproduced, the docking test can be carried out. There are a lot of round field systems on the back of the iron plate, so the master has to do this to meet the requirements of the flywheel round field. After the iron plate is completely tightened, the inside can be welded and fixed. The spliced iron plate and the flywheel become a whole, but obviously it still needs to be polished and mowed. Can the rust on the surface of the iron plate be removed and the glossiness can be restored to the factory? This clutch flywheel that has been scrapped for 2.5 years has been repaired in a one-by-one way. Such repair technology is really amazing.